New Spider-Man Brand New Day photos have confirmed and, well, debunked a long-standing rumor that's been going around the internet for about 3 months. This is one of the most pivotal locations when it comes to Spider-Man, and it caused some outrage when we heard, hey, Spider-Man's not going to be in New York. Well, let's talk about that. Well, everybody, as the set construction for Spider-Man Brand New Day continues in Glasgow, we now officially do know with 100% certainty and a confirmation, and something I alluded to in the last video talking about the set photo leaks, what's going on, and the timeline in relation to Avengers Doomsday, and how this is directly a prequel, that the set photos now confirm that Glasgow is being used as New York City. Now, this automatically debunks the multiple reports we've had from multiple insiders that, well, as you guys know, months ago, it was reported that Spider-Man would be shooting in a few international locations. When Glasgow was mentioned, everybody reported that this was in fact going to be a trip that Peter Parker was on. I said, I don't think so, because they could be using this to double down for New York because production is cheaper and they want to move a lot of productions out of the United States and especially out of New York due to the president and restrictions and more costs now and visas being hard and a lot of people that are international talent not wanting to travel here because of fears. This is all something that actually influences where you shoot. And years ago, we heard about what was going on in Atlanta and how Marvel pulled out productions from there up until they worked it all out. So this is another example of they're shooting in another location that's going to be used as New York that's, well, just an international location. So I think it pretty much confirms Glasgow is not going to be any sort of international pit stop for Spider-Man. Now, in regards to some of the other locations, we still don't know. Why wouldn't they just use this specific location for all of New York? Who knows? But the set dressing of buildings and street signs and everything that we're seeing going up the last 2 days now all confirm it's New York set dressing. Now, before you panic, this isn't anything new. You wouldn't know it, but so many of the films and TV shows that you watch that are set in New York are shot in Vancouver or Toronto or even internationally in places like Glasgow and other locations, and you just would not know. There's even been times where New York used Africa, because people forget Africa has like high-rise buildings and all that, and nobody would be the wiser unless you knew, because that's, you know, the people that do the set dressing's job is to make you convinced that you're in that city. And don't forget, Avengers also shot a lot of their stuff literally on a blue and green screen for all the Avengers films, and it still looks exactly like New York. So don't worry about it not looking like New York. Chances are that it's going to have a little bit more unique architecture, but since this is a boots-on-the-ground film, if you will, it works for Spider-Man. Because we've kind of just been all over with Spider-Man, you know? The first film kind of on the outskirts and in Washington. Second film, international. Third film, multiverse. This is really going to be the first time we see Spider-Man being a neighborhood Spider-Man. So it adds a little flair to New York, which I think is going to be really cool and unique looking. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.